Hello guys, my name is NaToSaphiX, and this time it is another episode of Diary of a CSGO MasterBetter. Now, the reason why I haven't been making very many videos lately is because I have had so many issues with Sony Vegas. Bought Movie Studio 13, full of errors as well, like render issues and whatnot, so I just haven't been able to actually get a video out. But today, I think I might have actually finally fixed it, hopefully, and let's hope it works. Now, I just put up a key on Navi Flipside, and the reason I did this is because Flipside were really good yesterday, which means that their odds have gone up, but I feel Navi is a much better team than them, and teams can have good days, just as I write in my bet predictions here. Any team can have a good day, but only a good team can have good consecutive results. And I feel like this is really true for most teams, that you can have teams that make upsets, but if you have to be a good team, you have to get good consecutive results, and Flipside were really poor in Copenhagen games, so even though they might have had a good day yesterday, I feel Navi are in really good form, and I feel like they are much better than Flipside. Seeing that this is also a best of 5, there's not much randomness to be there, and I think definitely Navi will win this. They're at least the obvious choice. I feel betting $2.60 pretty much is too much, and I already regret it, as I don't think this bet is, that safe. But a bet I feel like it's not really that safe, but the odds are pretty good, is Fnatic versus TSM. I'm going to bet just about so I get $1 worth, which is going to be, that fits pretty well. This is going to be the new set amount that I'm going to be aiming to get. I didn't do it on the Navi game because the odds are really not that good. I tend to only really bet on underdogs, and Navi are not that at all in this matchup. It's also why I already kind of regret betting on this one. But I don't want to bet enough so I could get $1 worth, as this is, like, they're heavily overdogs, and yeah, I don't like that. It's too big of a risk. You lose too much per bet, and if this doesn't go through, I wouldn't even be surprised, because, like, I think they're going to win, but I feel like every time I bet on overdogs, they just lose. Now, TSM Titan, I will maybe bet on this. I'll just be doing some more research, but it's on Cobblestone. It's the best of 1 on Cobblestone, and best of 1s have a bit of randomness in them. Titan have been pretty shit lately. They almost lost to LDLC White, but I know for a fact, well, I've got some inside information that leads me to believe that TSM might have a tough time. And yes, that is, I still think TSM are going to win, because I think they're much better than Titan right now, but I'm not quite sure, and again, they are overdogs, so I don't want to just go ahead and place a lot. FM versus Atlantis. Gonna avoid this one. I don't really know the teams very well. LGB versus NIP. I feel like a small bet on LGB, like you won't even have to put up much to get $1 worth. I might actually go ahead and do this because they are playing without Mikelele, which has swayed the odds, but it's a best of 1, and they only have 15%. A best of 1 on Mirage. Mirage being, in my opinion, LGB's best map, and it's not like LGB are a bad team at all. My thinking is also that if they have to pull in a stand-in, it would make the most sense to put in Severs, who is their former teammate. And, I mean, if they play with Severs today, I think they might beat NIP. Severs made LGB better than they are right now, in my opinion. And therefore, I feel that, they're going to have a decent shot on the best map with probably the best lineup if Severs plays. And, I think they're going to have a decent chance. Now, what I'm hoping is that on this first Fnatic game, Fnatic is going to come out of their bad run of form. Usually, top teams have bad runs of form, but it takes just about 3 really bad days where they lose almost every single game before they actually pick themselves up. I feel like this has happened. Fnatic losing 16-6 to Virtus Pro yesterday must have been a wake-up call. They're going to put in hours and hours of practice today so they can actually win a few games again, because like the top team doesn't want to give up their top team status. And Fnatic recently won the major. Since then, they've been really poor. I think today is going to be the day that they're going to pull themselves back up. Individually, I feel like the update has changed JW, but he still does have good games, and it's not him alone that is causing the team to fail. But what I'm hoping is that Fnatic take this first game, then the next game is going to be on Mirage, a map where I feel TSM are better than Fnatic right now, and what I'm hoping is that Fnatic take the first game. If Fnatic takes the first game, I will be betting on TSM in the second game. simply because that will sway the odds so much. People will be like, Fnatic is back. But I still think TSM will actually win this second game. So that's why I've done that. NIP versus Titan. It's a best of one. It's also a Mirage. I'm going to avoid this one because I just feel that it's a map that no team is good on. Like, neither team is really good on. Titan are not that good right now, and I think it should be easy for NIP to take this. Not like 77% easy, as this is a best of one. As said, there is always some randomness, but the odds are not good enough to make me bet. Now, I will just be doing some research. LGB versus 3DMax was just added, and I haven't researched it yet, so I'll do some research, and then I'll find out if I want to actually bet on it or not. But my first feeling says that LGB is going to win. 3DMax haven't been that good, but they're definitely not bad either, and it all depends on who is going to be the stand-in for LGB. But I do have Rubino on my friends list, and I can probably go talk to him, so I'll probably be doing some research and finding out who LGB is going to play with. But I hope you have enjoyed this first part of the episode, and I'll be back with the conclusion. Hello guys, my name is NaToSaphiX, and this is kind of the conclusion of the MasterBetter episode. Now I want to tell you why I have not been making any videos lately, like about no MasterBetter episodes. And the reason why is I did some, I had a lot of poor choices. I've been quite busy, so I've been making these videos too fast, and so I've made a lot of bad choices. Also, what I've been kind of doing wrong is that I've been betting on too many games. If you want to win big, you should just, be very patient. And with this episode, I would be trying to get videos out every single day, and it just doesn't work, because some days you should just simply avoid betting. Now, I will try to be more patient, and therefore I want to ask you, would you rather see no videos with master betting? Like, no betting videos from me on the days that I don't bet, or would you rather see a video explaining my thoughts, like the first half of a MasterBetter episode? So that will be like, I'm not going to tell you about my thoughts on the same day of the bets, but I would still do it like I do it now, where I would tell you what I think about the bets, and then I would release it the day after, So would you want to see those videos where I'm only discussing whether or not I think the bets are good and why, so you can kind of get into my thought process and you can maybe learn something, or would you rather just not see any videos? Excuse me. I need some feedback on that. But first of all, we've got some bets today. There are a lot of bets, so I have actually already put up one, and I will be making a MasterBetter episode. The reason why I made all these poor choices and blah 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 blah, I haven't been making any videos, is because I dropped below $10, and now that was very embarrassing for me, because it's a betting episode. Well, it's a betting series, and dropping below the starting amount is not very good. So I thought that I wasn't gonna stop the series, because I really like the series, and it seems like you guys really like the series. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to bet more like how I actually bet, so not bet every single day and stuff like that. And also, I think I would. My thinking was that I would reboot this series as soon as I got above $10 again. So, first of all, I made a really poor choice putting up a key here. I totally regret this. I did it right after I put it up. The same with Navi. I put up a key on a shitty bet, and I lost, which isn't a surprise, because I even felt like it was a shitty bet. It's just, I didn't do my analysis well enough. A lot of lost bets. This is like pretty much nothing. I just went for the upset. Won a decent amount on TSM versus Fnatic. Titan TSM, I lost on that. Fnatic flip side, lost on that. Dignitas vs G2, lost on that. Navi Dignitas though, I won a lot of money. It was because I just felt this game was pretty safe for some reason. And then Titan vs TSM, I felt this game was extremely safe. I had a really good feeling about this before the game started. And if we go on to one of the bets here, you will see that my returns are now 10.32, which is not exactly how much it is actually, because I've already put up a bet, but I'm not going to show you which one, unfortunately. But yeah, that's why I have kind of not been making any episodes, and I will now try to make more analysis. Don't bet on days where I don't feel it's worth it, and then we should be able to build value. And I guess that's what you guys want to see, because it's not funny if I just lose all my money. But yeah, that's why. I will be making a MasterBetter episode right now, like after this one, which is going to be released tomorrow most likely. And yes, that's about it. But I'm going to need your feedback, boys, because without your feedback, I don't know how to make this series work. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please do like and comment and subscribe if you haven't. My name is NaToSaphiX, and I'll see you in the next video.